Now, welcome back. We did 9.0 Monday and Tuesday. But today, hey, headphones. Young person, can you take those out? Hey. Headphones, young squire.
What the squire? What are we
In the medieval time period.
Again. What the hell?
Okay. All right, for real though, listen, please. If you got a phone in your hand, throw it in the trash. You don't need it anymore. It's gone. Right? Put that away. There we go. We are going to have a quiz on Monday over these graphs of exponential functions, right? Put that away. So let's get started here. First things first, can you graph this? And if you wanted to see what it looked like, I hope y'all know, you can literally graph it in your calculator, take a look at it. So negative sign, parentheses 3. How do I get the x and the exponent? What button do I press? Caret, right? Caret x. Now, what's weird about this, or different about this? It has flipped. It is now going downward, below the x-axis, right? So if I could sketch that, it would look something like this. But please go ahead and draw this dashed line right here. It does not cross this asymptote, okay? It gets closer and closer without ever crossing this asymptote. Cool. So, what is the equation of this asymptote? What do I put the equation? What do I start the equation with? Do y'all remember? Okay. We did say that. So horizontal lines are y equals what? So what number does it go? No. 0. Okay, it does not cross 0, so the asymptote is y equals 0. Now, the range, if it goes forever to the left and it goes forever to the right, infinity both ways, what's the way we say that though? All real numbers is what we do say. Now, the range, now this is different. First of all, last period was mid, and they didn't know this. So y'all, let's see if we're the same. Range is which direction? Wrong.
Up and down.
It is up and down, but it's what to what? Bottom to top, right? So, everyone needs to know this. Okay, domain, by the way, you don't got a headphone in here, do you? But you do. Yeah, you. Thank you. So, now, range is bottom to top. Domain is left to right. You got to know this stuff, okay? So, if I'm asking for range, how far down does it go? Down, down, down to negative infinity, right? How far up does it go? It does not cross 0. So, if you remember yesterday and the day before, if it's above 0, we put y is greater than 0. But this is not greater than 0. What is this? No. So again, it's not above 0, it's below. So instead of greater than, less than. Okay, we're going to put y, because range is y values, right? Right? Less than sign 0. Okay? It's different than when we had a greater than sign above the x-axis. Okay? No. Here we go. Now, these are the notes.
Nah. Hell no.
Put it on your phone.
Yeah, for playing Pokemon Go. I got you to teach it to you. My grandpa's a Cowboys fan.
Oh.
I hate the Cowboys.
Wow, allies. Going to allies, his family came.
My grandpa doesn't even know who you are. He asked me, "What's your teacher's name?" I never tell my family about y'all. My brother surprisingly knows you. That's it. And Layla. I don't know why. He saw y'all one time at middle school. Is that your friend? Yeah, Layla, I'm calling her.
Okay, here we go. All right, we're gonna move along here. So, the first part of these notes is very similar to 9.0. Last time we had A, B, and X. Does everyone see the thing that's a little different today is we have H and we have K. Now, when we did other functions, we've had H and K, right?
Right.
Okay. H is an insider. What do we know about insiders?
They lie.
Insiders lie. Okay. Hey. Insiders lie, and it starts with H. Another word that starts with, or the word that starts with H that matters is horizontal. H is a horizontal shift, and it's a lie. Cool. Now K is vertical. Okay. K. It goes up or down, and it is not a lie. Okay. So let's go ahead and write this stuff down. All right. Remember, B is the base. Let's write this down, please. Please write this down. Oh, just write this stuff down, please. Nope.
Will you not hear me
Not right now.
out?
Write it down first, please.
If I finish before everybody else, can you
Shut
hear me
up,
out?
Colin.
No.
Alright, hear me out.
Yeah. So, he has MySpace. He has MySpace.
Okay. Does everyone have this written down? Okay. Looks like everyone has it written down. So, moving on to the next slide. So, here are some different types of exponential functions. Does everyone see that the base of the first one, below the exponent, is a 10, so we call that base 10. This is exponential growth, right, because it's going up and to the right. And we need to know the asymptote. So draw the asymptote right here. It does not cross the x-axis, which is at 0. So how do I write that equation if it's a horizontal line at 0? We just did it on the warm-up. How do I write a horizontal line? Is it x equals or y equals? Okay, so y equals, and if it doesn't cross 0, what's the asymptote equal? Y equals 0, okay? Now, again, it goes forever to the left, forever to the right. What's the domain going to be? R, all real numbers. No, within it. No, just you can just say R. Yeah, that's all you have to say. Now, everybody, domain is always going to be this all real numbers R, and then the range is above 0. So how do I write that? What do I write first?
Y.
Y is greater than 0. Very good. Because it's above the line and ranges Y values, we say Y is greater than 0. Okay? Now, the next one is what base? Student, what is this? Do y'all know what E stands for? 2.72-ish, but it's named after this guy named Euler or Euler. Okay? So he got a number named after it with the first letter of his name, which is starts with an E. So remember, your name could always be that. Now, this is exponential growth. It's going up to the right. What is the asymptote? Yet again, if it doesn't cross the x-axis. It's going to change here soon. But this one's still at 0, so what do I write, though? not just 0. For asymptotes, you always got to write what? Y equals 0. Okay. Does everyone see that asymptotes have to be y equals? Please remember that, right? Domain is just R, the weird looking R. Okay. You don't even have to tell me what you're not saying. Just say what you are saying. Now, what is the range? If it's above 0, how do I write that? Y is not equal, but y is above it. So what's the symbol? If it's above, if it's greater than 0. Okay. So if it's above 0, you have to put greater than sign for the range. Cool. Okay, does everyone have this down? Yeah? Green Day? Next one. I don't know about that. Okay, now, what about these next ones? Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm about to scream.
Do it.
Why is this all jacked up? Oh my gosh. Be nice.
Yeah.
All y'all. Not play nice, be nice. Oh man. Okay, hold on. 1 second. Okay, this slide was wrong. So let me fix this real quick. We said the base is 10. There's no transformation. The asymptote is y equals 0 because it does not cross 0. The domain is all real numbers and y is greater than 0. Okay, this matches your notes right here. Okay, and then on the right side, the base is e. Okay, now the transformation, I want you to notice on this one, do you see how it says -5 in the exponent? We said earlier, if it's in the exponent, that's the h value, and h value is horizontal. So, and we also know that it's an insider. So insider is what again? Insiders lie, right? So if this is a liar up top, what's the opposite of -5? Which way is it going to go? +5 is going to go which way? This is horizontal, not vertical. Left or right? Right 5. Okay. So again, up in the exponent is a lie, and it's left or right. So again, I don't think you're telling me the truth though. So again, up here, this is a lie. So +5 means it's going to go right 5. Okay. Now you could graph that, and you would get 5, 1 as one of your points. Now notice, this does not shift up or down. There is no number after it to make it shift up or down. There is no k value. So our asymptote is going to stay on the x-axis. You can graph it in your calculator to see it, but it is not going to cross the x-axis at y equals 0. Okay? So go ahead and sketch this for me. Okay, so does everyone have a good sketch of e to the x -5 and the exponent? Okay. So on this one, you miss my notes? No, you won't. Because then you get behind and you complain, you blame me. Because you went to the restroom. It's all your fault. I think so. All right, the domain, if it goes forever left, forever right, that's all real numbers, and the range is above the x-axis. Y is greater than 0, okay? So again, the only transformation we have is this -5, which moves it to the right 5 because insiders lie. Cool? Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, does everyone have these two down? Like for real, for real? Okay, next ones. Now, what is the base? What's below the exponent right here? 2, right? It tells us up top, but we can see that the base is 2. And we see a -1 after it. Now you tell me, what do you think? Which way is this going to shift if it's a -1 after it? Okay. So left and right is only if it's up top in the exponent, but this is after the exponent. So if it's afterwards, it's vertical, and it's not a lie. So which way is -1 going to go? Down 1, because this one's not a lie. I know. So up top is a lie, but out here is not a lie. So -1 means down 1. Wow. Down 1. Now here's the deal. Everyone, look, this is where things change. So everyone looking. Look with your eyes. Look. Okay. -1 means your asymptote is going to be 1 down. Go ahead and draw that dashed line. Whatever your k value is out here is going to shift it up or down, and it's going to change where your asymptote is that it cannot cross. Okay. All right. So you got to point at 1, 0, and you can draw your exponential function. Okay. Does everyone see that this does cross 0, but it does not cross -1? Okay. Because it moved down 1. All right. So my asymptote is going to be what? What do I always start the asymptote with? Okay. What do we always start the asymptote with? Because you, like everyone in this class, can look at the literal last 2 examples we did. It's always the same. So asymptotes are y equals, and this one's not 0 though, because look, not 0 because it moved down 1. So it's going to be -1. Cool. Y equals -1 is my asymptote. Gosh, erase. Okay. Domain. Again, domain always goes left and right forever, so all real numbers, but the range. Now, the last 2, the range was above 0. But this time, the range is above what? -1. So if it's above, I'm going to use greater or less for above. Okay, so what do I have to start with for the range? Y greater than
-1.
Perfect. Y is greater than -1. Does everyone see the relationship? Whatever number's out here, it's going to tell you which way does it shift, up or down. It's going to change your asymptote. It's going to change your graph. It's going to change your range. Okay? This one number out here. Okay. What about the next one? Now the next one is probably the most complicated I can make it. So let's take a look at it. Let's literally take a look at it by graphing it. Yes, so we're going to go to a new graph, don't save, I'm going to type it into graph, negative, parentheses, 1, control divide 2, go to the right, caret, x plus 2, go to the right, plus 3. Okay, that is a crazy looking equation, but it matches. I hit enter. Do you see that this is now going up to the right? It's been reflected downwards, okay? There's a lot of stuff going on here. So if I press Control T, I can get a point out of this thing. Whoa. So let's put a point at -5, -5. And -4, -1. Oh my gosh. -3, +1. And do you notice, what is my asymptote going to be? What's my number out here? 3, right? Y'all see this? Okay, the number out here is my asymptote. Go ahead and draw a dashed line at 3. And my line is going to go through these points and barely not ever touch this line, okay? What is my base inside that parentheses? What do y'all think? What is my base?
Negative 1/y equals 3.
So we're not there yet.
Oh, sorry.
Just the base. I'm asking you what's below the exponent. Like, it also says it on up there, so
I
it's
said 2. Oh, 1.5.
1/2, not 1.5. 1/2. Okay. So again, the exponent is x plus 2. That is on the base of parentheses 1/2. Okay. Now the transformations. There's lots of things going on here. What does that negative sign do? Flips it, or we say reflect over x. What else can we do here? So the plus 2 is an insider. It's a lie. So which way is that going to go? Left 2, because again, it's not it's a lie. It's not positive 2. It's really a negative 2, which means left 2. And which way does that plus 3 go? Up 3, right? So there is no vertical compression unless there was a half in front of the base. Yeah, the base just tells you if it's decay or growth, but the number in front of that would tell you if it's compressor or stretch. Okay, now the asymptote, we already drew it. It's up there at 3, so we're going to put y equals 3. We know the domain is all real numbers. Now the range, is it above or below the line? Hey, we go. It's not above, actually. It's clearly below. So what do I put? Y, not equals. It's below.
No, less than.
Below means less than. Less than what?
3.
3. Thank you. Okay. All right. Now that you learned everything, all the hard stuff, now that, oh, you're back. Yeah, flip it over, backside. Now, remember, I'm going to write the equation at the top. Y equals A times B to the X minus H plus K. Okay, now, if it tells you the base is 10, do you know that the base is the B value, like right here? Okay. And then there's two things that happen. Reflect over the X, vertically stretching by 4. Both of those have to do with the A value, okay? What happens to A if it's a reflection across the X? What kind of number is A? No. So A is the first number, but for it to reflect across the X, what would A have to be? Okay, negative. It's the first thing we wrote on the front side of the page, right? Right? So we know that A has to be a negative. And if it's vertically stretched by 4, what is it going to be? Negative 4, okay? So I know my B is 10, my A is negative 4. Can you write this equation? So Y equals, what's my A? Negative 4. My B value is 10. That's it. To the power of X, okay? There's no H, there's no K, because it doesn't shift left or right, it doesn't shift up or down, okay? What about down here? This says the base is a half, that's B. Right 5 and down 6. Now remember, right 5 is my H value, and it's a lie. Down 6 is my K value, and it's no lie. So let's write this down. Y equals, do you notice how there's no A? Do you notice how there's no A value? So we're just going to write the B value, 1/2 in parentheses, to the X. And like we've said, in the exponent is my horizontal shift. So, hey, if my horizontal shift is right 5, and it's a lie, what am I going to put? Okay, right 5, if it's a lie, is positive or negative? Negative 5. So put minus 5 next to it, and the exponent. And then down 6 is out next to it, and is it like out here, like a regular size number? Minus 6. Do you see the difference between the minus 5 up top and the minus 6 over to the right? Please remember, insiders lie left and right. Outsiders don't lie up or down. Okay? Of course. Now, last two. I'm going to let you write this stuff down. You don't need to write this down. This is not a part of your notes. Okay? So on this one, the base is a half because it's right there. It transforms by reflecting across the x. Reflection is the negative sign. Vertical stretch is the 2. It doesn't cross the x-axis, which is y equals 0. The domain is always all real numbers. And since it goes below, its y is less than 0. Does everyone see the red one is the one that you're graphing? Okay. The parent is the black one that was already there, but this new red one is your example 2. Okay. Y'all ready for the last one? No. Yes. No.
Begin the ceremony.
Last one. Here we go. Now this one is growth because it's going up to the right. My base is greater than 1. Because remember, E is about 2.18, I think. 2 point something. Ish. Okay, so it moves 4 to the left because insiders lie. 3 down. So that means my asymptote. Again, this tells you 3 things. The transformation up and down, where's the asymptote, and then also how to get the range. I'm going to let y'all get that down, but I'm going to pass out your 9.1 assignment. You'll have time tomorrow, Friday. You'll also have a little time, but you'll be reviewing also because you'll have a quiz on Monday.